Hi, it's Julie Bentley with Watson Realty. I want to talk to you today about Zillow, of all things. The real estate industry has been abuzz for the last couple of days after Zillow announced that they are no longer, that they are shutting down their home buying program. So I'm sure most of you who follow real estate, even on the periphery, know that Zillow had an iBuying program where they would come in, buy your home, make a few changes to it, put it back on the market and sell it. Well, they're not doing that anymore. Someone on the phone today asked me if I was thrilled that they're backing out, and my answer was no. I take no pleasure in the fact that that jobs will be lost, for one thing. Um, Zillow tried a concept. They put a concept out there and it didn't work for them, and so they're not doing it anymore. Lots of companies do that. Think of lobster rolls at McDonald's in Maine, or what good company would not try something new, and even better, if it doesn't work, not afraid to walk away from it, even if they're pretty much a household name in at least much of the US. So no, I don't take any particular pleasure. It doesn't really change my business at all. I will still be listing homes for sale and working with buyers to help them buy their home. um, iBuyers, buyers who like the Zillows and Open Door and OfferPads of the world, are not a realtor's enemy. And I know that some of my peers would disagree with me, but they're not a realtor's enemy. There's room for all of us. In fact, I have in the past, in certain situations, when I've met with customers to talk about listing their home, I've suggested that they might want to consider an iBuyer, because they had circumstances that made it right. So no particular pleasure. Okay, Zillow's not buying homes anymore. They still have thousands of homes to sell across the country that they've already purchased. Here in the metro Jacksonville area, there are several hundred homes that Zillow owns. I'm sure a good portion of them hopefully are under contract and will be closing in the next month or two, and the rest will work their way through. There's still a shortage inventory shortage, so those homes will eventually sell at the right price. So that's my thoughts. It's not, again, I take no pleasure in the fact that their program didn't work. It doesn't affect me a whole lot, except I'm getting tons of questions from people within and outside of the industry. And I'll remind you that since Zillow is no longer an option for selling your home, you can't sell directly to them. They won't buy it. You can call me and I can list your home, and you can get fair market value for it. Market value as determined by a buyer, first of all, but also me, here on the ground versus an algorithm that may or may not work. So Zillow is going nowhere. They'll still be here. You can still look at your Zestimate, although I haven't met a buyer who thinks that the Zestimate is low enough, and I haven't met a seller who thinks that it's high enough. But you can still look at it. I tell my customers, and have been for years, that Zillow is a good starting place, and when you're ready to get serious, you need to contact your realtor in that city, town, or wherever you're looking. So it's a good starting place to see what kinds of homes are on the market, learn a little bit about some neighborhoods, take some notes, look at features you like and don't like. But when you're ready to list, call someone local that knows the market, work with a person, not an algorithm, and that's it. If you have any questions, give me a call. I'm out.